Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Anti-Zionist Jews fighting for Palestinian liberation. To us, this is about collective liberation. The current state of Colombia student body appears to mirror the state of the conflict itself. We are choosing dissonance and division, refusing to acknowledge the basic human suffering and grief of fellow marginalized students.
What you just watched was demonstrators at Columbia University in New York City demanding an end to violence in Gaza.
It is time we recognize that the stories that the Israeli government tells us are blinding us from looking past our own belief systems to consider the emotional and physical distress of non-Jewish students.
As the Israel-Hamas war continues to escalate, the world is reacting and societal tensions are high. Protests have been taking place right around the world. Watch what unfolded at Washington Square Park in New York City.
Intifada, intifada, globalize the intifada.
Intifada, intifada, globalize the intifada.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free
Pro-Palestine groups are vowing to continue protesting. In Washington, dozens of IfNotNow members were arrested as they staged a sit-in demonstration outside the Rayburn House Office Building, calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Footage has been released of protesters being taken away by police.
Mahmoud Walud, Hazem Balusha, Ala Abdelnabi, Ahmad Zahir Hamdan, 22, Mohammed Kamal Al-Khaled, Hamid.
Many of my congregants are Israeli, and they are flooded with grief right now, and we're holding all of that. And I think we're called right now as Jews to multitask with our hearts, to multitask with our minds, and to multitask with our bodies, being able to hold the grief of our Israeli brothers and sisters, and also the grief of our Palestinian brothers and sisters, and also demand that we stop the war, because no amount of violence is going to bring them back, and we all know that violence is not going to bring about a real solution to this moment.
I want to see one more person killed. We do not want to keep sitting Shiva. How many more Palestinians have to be killed until we call for a ceasefire? How many more? Ceasefire now. 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 Not in our name. 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 Ceasefire now. Ceasefire. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire
In Scotland, Celtic football fans defied their club's request that no banners, flags and symbols relating to the conflict in Israel and Gaza be displayed. This is what unfolded during a match against Atletico Madrid in Glasgow. This is the latest on the situation in the Middle East. Israel has carried out a relatively large ground operation in northern Gaza. Israeli troops and tanks entered Gaza, targeting terror infrastructure in preparation for the next stages of combat. They have since withdrawn. The IDF says it's received attacks from 5 different locations during this conflict, which it says can all be traced back to Iran.
I can add to that there's also been Pentagon reports of missiles fired from Yemen towards Israel, so you can make it 5. Listen, we are surrounded by many tentacles of one institution and organization, and that is Iran.
A ground invasion has not been launched, but Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has indicated it is likely. Israel says more than 220 people are still being held hostage in Gaza.